It was an interesting day in court as witnesses took their turns in the witness box to be cross-examined on the election petition, a petition which was filed by the petitioner John Dramani Mahama of the NDC some time ago last year, challenging the results of the 2020 presidential election. Today, none other than NDC General Secretary Johnson Asiedu Nketia took the witness stand, and it was an interesting day in court as lawyer Akufo-Addo gave him a tough time all over social media. There's been some mixed reactions. People were saying that Asiedu Nketia was kind of composed, and people are also saying that lawyer Akufo-Addo gave Asiedu Nketia a tough day in court today. And Asiedu Nketia at a point in time had to seek the services or secure the services of a calculator to be able to make his case. It was quite interesting, but let us not forget that somewhere 2012, Asiedu Nketia was like, any idiot can go to court. You see an idiot in court today? I left that for you to be the judge of. Let's go and watch this video. When we come back, there is still more.
But the figures that add up to the totals are different. And the one marked in blue is actually accurate.
No, we'll come to the one marked in blue. I am saying that if you add up all the valid votes assigned to all the candidates from number 1 to number 12 on the form that your agent signed, the total should be 1196751 and not the 1236940 that was written on it.
My Lord, I can confirm that the totals are not the aggregates of the numbers there, but I don't remember the actual figure that I got. If the court will permit me, we can add and find out what it is. Yeah. But all our phones have been taken.
My Lord, my Lord, we brought the calculator.
Yes.
If the court will permit, you can do that.
Yes.
Order in court, please. Order.
1, 4, 6. Yes, your calculator is not 1, 2, 9.
Is order in court.
Okay, so that was the man himself, the General Secretary of the NDC, Johnson Asiedu Nketia, struggling there with the calculator, and some people are saying the calculator is kind of faulty. Others are giving other meanings into all of it. And let me also say a very big thank you, of course, to Dr. Amuzi before we get into the next video. But then in this video, Asiedu Nketia claims that he is not a petitioner, so questions that would be asked the petitioner shouldn't be asked of him. The NDC, who are challenging the election results in court because of some numbers they deem inappropriate, the NDC basically are saying that no one won the 2020 presidential election. Why are the NDC saying that? They are saying that the figures that the first respondent, which is the Electoral Commission of Ghana, and their chairperson, Madam Jean Adukwe sent out, is quite confusing and it's not certain in itself. So that is what they are challenging. Asiedu Nketia had a difficult time answering to Akoto and Power in court today. Let's go and watch that video as well. When we come back, there is still more.
Professor White left the strong room. Is that correct?
That's correct, man.
I am putting it to you that they left the strong room because they realized that the petitioner had lost the election.
My Lord, I can't attest or deny that one, and these are matters in the personal knowledge of the agents who will be mounting the witness box subsequently.
And they left the strong room because they didn't want to sign the Form 13.
I can't attest to that.
And I'm putting it to you that the total valid votes as at the 9th of December 2020 and captured on Form 13 is just the same as the total valid votes in the form in paragraph 12 of the petition.
My Lord, we don't know which is the total valid votes as we stand here, because the first respondent has turned out several different figures. So our case is that Ghana does not know the results of the presidential elections as we sit here now, because the petitioner who has the constitutional duty to conduct the elections has not, the first respondent who has the constitutional duty to conduct the elections and report an exact figures has failed in that duty. So we are confronted with several figures, and it depends on what you want to believe.
Are you saying that you do not believe in the figure that you wrote in your petition?
My Lord, I stated that we picked these figures from the respondents' own calculations, not ours. We haven't supplied.
And I am putting it to you that if your representatives had not left the strong room, they would have seen that those figures, 13, 121, 111, was the total valid votes as captured on Form 13.
My Lord, I can't respond on behalf of the agents. I have indicated that one of them will be in the witness box to testify.
I am further putting it to you that 8 out of the 12 presidential candidates stayed back and signed on the Form 13.
My Lord, I have indicated that the processes within that National Coalition Center are not within my personal knowledge, and so I cannot answer, I cannot admit or deny.
Now, at the time the petitioner filed this petition, he knew the results from the Teaching and South constituency, not so?
My Lord, I'm not the petitioner.
Okay, we'll leave it.
Now,
okay, so that was Asiedu Nketia right there. I'm struggling a little bit, but it was an interesting sight, as we all learned a lot of things today. There were a lot of things to be learnt in court today. So, somewhere in 2013, we learnt terms like amicus curiae, which actually means friend of the court. What are the lessons you are going to be learning from the court today? And let me also remind you that the Supreme Court has been headed or has been overseen by some 9 justices who are going to determine whether the petitioner has a case or whether the respondents have the case. The respondents, Jean Adukwe Mensah, the Electoral Commission, and Nana Addo Akufo-Addo, who was the second respondent, has also filed to the Supreme Court to dismiss the petition of the petitioner John Dramani Mahama. Let's go and watch this other video. And then at a point in time, the justices asked Asiedu Nketia to sit down, but he says that because he's been a teacher for so long, he was comfortable standing. Was he really, really comfortable? Ghanaians must be the judge of this. Let's go watch this video. When we come back, there is still more.
On uncompleted tally. And you are questioning that statement, that statement could not have been correct as at the time it was being made.
I am putting it to you that as at the time the first respondent's chairperson made that statement, the statement was correct and it is captured in paragraph 12 of the petitioner's petition.
I decline that.
Very well. Now, what was the source from which you obtained information to draw up your Exhibit E for this honorable court?
My Lord, Exhibit E was based on the first respondent's own data.
But you have gracefully brought it to the attention of the court. You want to rely on it. Is that not so?
Yes, we want to rely on it to the extent that we want to prove a case against the first respondent.
No.
I'm comfortable, I'm a teacher, my Lord.
Now, my lords, in Exhibit E, there are votes assigned to the petitioner and the second respondent and all the other presidential candidates. Is that not so? That's on the last page of Exhibit E.
By the first respondent, yes.
Now, what we have here is 677-6066 for the second respondent. Is that correct?
From where, please?
That's the total,
Yeah, the
total valid votes.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
6,776,066.
That's what is on it. Is that correct?
I don't know. Yes, it's in this statement.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so that is it. And then I know you are you've been following the proceedings, and I know you've already informed your decisions, or you've already made informed decisions based on the little you've seen. But then let us not forget that court proceedings are going to continue on Monday, the 1st of February. How long is this election petition case going to take? Because the justices, the Supreme Court, before the case commenced, promised that within a period of 41 or 42 days, this case would be done and dusted. And then the petitioner has also been filing a lot of petitions or a lot of motions which have subsequently been dismissed by the Supreme Court. As the Supreme Court bias, that we cannot say because of contempt of courts. But then in 2030, we actually learned a lot of lessons from Sir John being charged with contempt of court and other staffs as well. Therefore, do not forget that this is the channel to stay glued for every update in court. Yes, any update you want from the courtroom, I'm just urging you to keep your dialogue here on GhPage as I bring you detailed explanation as to what really happened, who is taking the witness stand next, and all of that. Do not forget to subscribe to this channel, of course, on YouTube. My name is GhPage, always your MC General. How are you guys?